Hello, it is grocery haul time. Once again, I've got Emmy with me. But, guys, special reason. It's her birthday today. She's 19. So, you guys can wish her happy birthday. I will make sure she sees all of them if you do. Anyhow, we are picking up the grocery orders really quick. We already popped over to Sam's Club. Normally I get this started right away, but I don't know, I felt scattered this morning for some reason. But, yeah, so we picked up Sam's Club already. We are sitting at the Target drive up to pick this up. And then I think we're going to run over to either Safeway or Family Fare and get some produce, as well as probably a birthday donut, maybe go run through and grab some coffee or something. I told her to decide if she wants breakfast from anywhere or any of that. So, of course, she was barely up when I said, hey, you want to come with me this morning? And then I threw out a bunch of choices that she needed to make. She wasn't prepared for that. So, anyhow, we are picking up all of this today. I do know when I was placing the orders that guys, the budget's going to be really close. I thought this would be a smaller week. I don't remember why I thought that. Since Shawn was supposed to be out of town last week, but then is actually out of town this week. I did kind of change up how we bought things and what we bought. And I've realized I have not been meal planning. Life has been so insane for the last month. So many ups and downs. I genuinely haven't known how many people were going to be there at any given time, how many appointments I was going to spontaneously have any given week. So we have done far more convenience foods than I would like and just on the fly meals. Thankfully, there's a lot of standard meals that we have that I keep stuff on hand, but it doesn't change the fact that it's definitely taking a toll on things. And I know I can get our budget in check by doing that meal planning because, guys, I have proven it time and time again. And what I do like about that is that I can help show you guys how important it is and what an impact it can have. So I just take it as a learning point for all of us. Anyhow, that is kind of where we're at with this week. I am doing some meal planning. There were some things I need to stock back up on, but with him out. But anyhow, our Target order's on our way, and I will check back in with you guys to run through totals after I show you everything. All right, and here is everything we got. This week definitely looks different from most of our weeks. And you guys are going to see why here in just a minute. So I have 3 bags of the Like Air Puffcorn. The kids all really enjoy this. Did not get any other chips or anything this week. This is just what everybody is enjoying right now, and I decided to go ahead and get more of that. 2 bags of the pancake mix. Now, if you guys recall, we actually had quit buying this because Sam's Club switched to their Members Mark stuff rather than the Krusties. But regardless, both of them added egg to the mix. And with a kid with an egg allergy, that wasn't working. But we are happy to report that we have begun food testing. And so far, Miss Taya seems to be doing great with foods that have egg baked into them. We have tested her on things like dressings and stuff that have egg in them. She does not react, but she doesn't really care for them, which is actually, in my experience, a sign of some issues with it still. So we don't push it. But she has been able to eat things baked in. It's actually, honestly, really exciting. So there is that. We do have a package of kielbasa. This is not for jambalaya because I think everybody kind of got burned out on that and got sick last time between the spices and some other stuff we had eaten. So it's just not something that has been wanted, but I actually have a plan that I want to make with that. It's just a concoction casserole type thing. Anyhow, guys, funny story. So I've got a thing of string cheese. Then I've got this mountain. I'm going to come to the side so you can see it here. This mountain of block cheese. There are 8 of them. I meant to order 3. I have a feeling I know what happened. It is absolutely my fault, but I have 8 blocks of cheese. We are really good for a while. And that also explains why my total was so high. I actually was really confused when I was placing the order why my total jumped up so much, and now it absolutely makes sense. I should have looked into it more, but again, that was my fault. So back here, we've got 2 of the creme brulee almond milk creamers, the ranch dressing, chicken salad. This is the same stuff that we've been getting from Sam's Club the last several weeks that everybody seems to really enjoy. 3 boxes of checks hiding out back there. box of cream cheese. We have not bought any in quite a while because I haven't made any recipes that called for it. And we actually went to break some out, realized we still had some, but it was decently expired. So went ahead and got some more of that. Coming down here, we've got a bag of cuties, a thing of blueberries, and a thing of broccoli. To be honest, I don't remember ordering the broccoli either, but I'm sure I did. And this is it for produce this week because we have enough stuff left over, and the kids have really slowed down on how much they're eating. And this is my experience, is that they eat a ton for a little stretch, and then they back off for a little while. And then as their bodies need more again, they will eat a ton again. So it's one of those, I follow their ebbs and flows and just make sure that everything else is as good as it can be, which actually is not going to look that way with the rest of this haul, but trust me, we've got other stuff in the freezers and everything. 2 bags of turkey pepperoni, 2 things of the Jimmy Dean sausage, a thing of al pastor. Now, I placed the order, so of course they brought everything out to us, and feeling this is a little pressurized, which means I am going to have to bump this up on our meal plan. Again, in my experience, guys, the al pastor, they vacuum seal, or kind of vacuum seal, they seal the top of it with plastic, and as it sits, the older the meat gets, the more pressurized this becomes. And that, honestly, all meat will do that as bacteria and everything grows, because that's naturally found in meat. It just means we have to cook it sooner than later so it doesn't go bad. So that may actually get made for dinner tonight, while we'll have biscuits and gravy a different day this week. Back here, I have got 5 Olipop. Now, guys, I mentioned these before. These are from Target. We've also found them at the natural food store. It's kind of like kombucha, but it's actually not. They're really yummy, and Target happens to carry them, and they were on Cartwheel, so they were 15% off. So I went ahead and got all 5 of those. Coming back here, I have got chicken nuggets and meatballs, again, 4 meals. The chicken nuggets are just to have in the freezer, as are the pizza rolls, the mini pizzas, and the corn dogs. And then I do happen to have 7 freezer meals back here. Most of them are this Real Good brand. There's the ham, or the cordon bleus, the creamy spinach, an artichoke. I know it's not focusing. I'm sorry, guys. Lasagna. There is a cheese enchilada, as well as 2 of those, actually. And then a chicken enchilada. There were supposed to be 2 of those, but they had to cut one of them from the order. And then a single Devour meal. That is just to build a stock for me in the freezer, because my eating habits have definitely changed lately, and I'm having a hard time eating too much or on a regular schedule with the rest of the kids. And then coming back here, we have got snacks and Cheez-Its for snack. 2 things of Nilla wafers. Guys, I did not need 2 boxes, but it's one of the random things that the Sam's Club app requires you to buy 2 of when you place the order online. So I ended up with 2. I guess they're going to last us for a while, but that is also something, they have egg in them. So we've kind of avoided them, and now Taya can enjoy those. So I got those as a treat for all of the kids, as well as, guys, you can laugh, I had to replenish my stock of bribe cookies, and that is exactly what those are. I use them to bribe the little kids when I need to get something done and need them to cooperate with me. So they get a cookie or 2, and had to restock those, as well as some more press and seal wrap. That is everything we got this week, guys. We're going to get this put away, and then I'll run through those totals with you. All right, so this is like attempt number 3 to close out this grocery haul, because, yeah, I have been all over the place. I had batteries die. I had major interruptions. Woofta. So, guys, this week I was so excited to tell you that we were under budget, and we ended up over by a smidge, and it was purely because of the mistake I made with all that cheese. Our grand total this week was $411.99. That was between the Sam's Club order, the Target order. I realized, now I'm going to go ahead and say this, I did not figure in the bread and tortillas that I had Shawn grab a few days prior, because we actually ran out midweek, and I had him grab that before he left town, and I was planning to figure it in, and I didn't. And also, after I did the grocery haul itself, we've now run out again, so I have to go get more midweek, and I don't know, somehow we're off on bread and tortillas. So I got to get that sorted out and get back on track with getting it when we get groceries. So we'll work on that. But $411.99, guys, we're over by $11.99, and that's not a lot. And it would be more if I figured in the bread and the tortillas, but I would still be under budget if I hadn't bought 5 extra blocks of cheese. So do what you want with that one. Guys, pay attention to your orders. As convenient as it is, as many gripes as I have about produce and stuff, pay attention to what you're ordering. That is my biggest piece of advice. But anyhow, guys, there's our totals. Next week, I have no idea what size of week it's going to be because I just don't. I haven't even looked at a meal plan just yet. I need to get that sorted out and see what all is happening, because here in a couple of weeks, we actually have an upcoming trip for the weekend, but that's only for the weekend. There's just a lot of things I got to work around here in the coming weeks. So we're going to sort that out. This week I did have meat and stuff in there too, which was really nice. And here by the end of September, we're supposed to be getting our side of beef. So that is also going to drastically change our weekly grocery budget because we are fronting this large cost to get half a side of beef. But guys, I really want to point out that while it is a lot of cost up front, when you break it down per pound, it is such a savings. Yes, the hamburger that we're getting is probably not going to be much of a difference from the Sam's Club hamburger, but it is better quality. It is coming in 2-pound packages already, so I don't have to divide anything. I was given the option of 1, 2, and 5 pounds. And bless his heart, our friend who was helping me do the cut sheet, he was going to put it in as 5. And I told him, I said, whoa, while I could probably use it for meals, I actually managed to do most meals with 2. So there is that. But the rest of it that's not hamburger, we are getting some steaks, not a lot because we're not huge steak people. We just like them from time to time. But we love roast. So we are getting all sorts of roast. And when you know the price per pound of a good roast, and know that I am getting that as well as all steak cuts. I shouldn't say all steak cuts. We did not get T-bone. We got some filet, some sirloin, and I feel like there was another one. But we got those. Again, all of this is going to be for that price per pound that we would normally pay for hamburger. And so even though we're still paying that same price for the hamburger, we're getting all the rest of this too. And that's huge. So anyhow, I can't wait for that. I'm going to show you guys just what exactly a side of beef looks like when we get it. And I will let you know the total ticket on that at that time. And in the meantime, I hope that you guys are having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. And I'll see you in the next one.